right, so they put out the blog post today, but they also put out what is something freaking funnier. So the devs, somebody responded on, let's see, come on their Facebook page here, which is quite interesting. There's been a lot of feedback regarding the Summer Thunder event and that some players were able to complete the milestone due to a bug. Yes, it was a bug, and you guys completely just messed up. It was bogus. So, but we gotta live with it, and they're probably not gonna give us a bunch of crap for it. So, might as well just get used to it now because they're not gonna give us nothing. I already got a good feeling on it. Dev team has discussed the situation in Atlanta. We intend to publish an article in a few hours directly addressing the actions being taken. We want you to know this is now as the post will go live today after the regularly scheduled weekly dev blog. We're working swiftly to address the issue today and appreciate your patience. I'm less bothered by those who lucked out due to short-sightedness as I am about the lack of apology for the insulting and purposely offensive message I received. Wow. Blaming others for mistakes made by you is some nasty business. Some people are not pretty much happy about it, but some people did receive that's a nice little email basically telling them it was their fault that they purchased something and it really wasn't. That was kind of a little backhanded, but well, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. But we can go through this blog post. It's not big heavy. We already kind of know what's going to happen. So next Friday will be the upcoming Space Viking event, which will basically go ahead and get his costume, along with a whole bunch of other stuff on here. So we'll get yellow bits to get Thor's costume, lines of lightning orb fragments, training modules, teal and orange raid orb fragments, armor orb fragments, and then silver promotion credits. And then for each arena win, you get 300 points, and then blitz win, sim, and non-sim 30 points. You know, it used to be if you actually did sim it, you get double the points, and it'd be freaking, you just have to, you know, grind it out for a bit. But now it's just like, well, here you go, just don't do it. Just sim it really fast, do 300 points, and hopefully you can get to it. More than likely, you won't be able to get to the last two. You'll probably have to purchase something, but whatever. We already know how they're gonna do it. They're gonna paywall it, so that way you got to buy it. So it is what it is. But here they're also getting the Space Viking milestone. So this one on here, we're looking for all these Milnor fragments, so that way we can get further in that milestone, which is already a pain in the ass. But then you'll get enough bits to actually get the costume once you complete it. So plus some Thor shards if you don't already have it. We could definitely use Catalyst, but more towards Gear 16. That would be great. And then the Electric Seer Web milestone. So it's a web milestone that is racking up points for raid battles. And electrify this web milestone that rewards lines of Lightning Orb fragments, Dark Promotion credits, T4, T3, and T2 ability materials. And you get, wow, only 10 Dark Promotion credits for doing raids. Well, you're doing, it's for stuff you're already doing, so no big deal. Whoop-de-doo. Sinister Sunset, this will be the next quick blitz rumble, so you know, if you want to get some of this stuff, it's okay. You could just go ahead and max it out while you're doing it. Pretty quickly, if you got 7-star characters, they do give you a lot of points for it, which is 4,100. So you do it, you do it. You don't. It's nothing big. It's just blitzing, which we don't want to do. And then Cosmic Crucible updates. That's the big one. Cosmic Crucible is starting now on Monday. So as of July 9th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The first trial starts on July 11th. So they'll go ahead and get the setup tomorrow, and then you got 2 days to get your defense going. Plus, there's new rules for it, so we want to go ahead and take a look at those. But trials will run Monday through Thursday, and there will be no Cosmic Crucible this weekend of July 8th while they transition to this new schedule. Another update will be the stage rules for 3, 4, and 6 have changed. Those are going to be interesting to go ahead and look at. Mojo's Mayhem. This one's going ahead and restarting on July 15th, and rewards for this will be split by commander level. So it'll basically be a lot of orange gear and then some more teal gear, and there you go for Ghost Spider Shard. So, and on July 13th, they're basically upping the red stars for Gamut, Dazzler, Sunfire, and Phantomex. That'll have the increased drop rate on there for a couple days. I wish they'd put Rogue, but they're gonna make you spend money for that. So, and then we got the next big couple of blitzes that aren't really going. That's not gonna be too bad. But the next one is Psylocke. She'll be on Sunday. We got the Gamma Raid starting on Sunday, so beta will be done. The Sinister Six one, we just talked about that, and then back to boot camp for training modules, which probably everybody needs. So hopefully it's something. Hopefully everybody can max that out. If not, start beefing up your skill military characters, and you'll be all right. But the big one is them responding to people actually doing something about the monthly event. People got a whole bunch. People got to max out the event from a $5 offer, and it was a bug, and the rest of us got to grind for it. So they said they're going to talk about it. We'll see if they actually say something. I doubt they're going to give everybody the shards. It wouldn't make any sense for them. They're not going to do it. They'll probably make everybody try to work for it, or probably give everybody else something too. I mean, 1,000,000 gold really isn't going to hold up, but But this blog post is really, it's really light. They're just basically re-explaining everything that we already knew. You know, the 2 big milestones, the Interstellar Longship milestone, along with the Space Viking one, just to get a costume. They're giving Thor shards. The Advanced Uru is nice. I don't mind the Advanced Uru. That's okay. They give us that. That's definitely what we could use, but... And then, plus, you get a 4 Red Star Heimdall. Back in the day, it'd probably be like, whatever, but now that they reworked the Asgardians, it's probably good. And where are they yeah, they don't even have any of it here. So it's basically just more Milnar fragments that you got to grind out for really hard. And if you don't want Thor's costume, basically you'll get that. Let's see, unused bits will be converted to costume credits on July 30th. Oof. Yeah, when they say 60%, I don't think it's 60%. It looks like it's less than that. So the calculation's done wrongly on that part, but whatever. It is what it is. But that's the blog post for this one. It's just